Okay, so I already did my brows, put on my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I put on my highlight color, which is Gesso from MAC, which is just the white eyeshadow. You can use any highlight color that you want. That's Gesso right there. So next I'm going to I'll just quickly go over the shadows that I'm going to be using for this look. So I'm going to use Wedge in my crease, Floof on the lid, Night Maneuvers in the outer crease, and maybe a little bit of Carbon. I'm not sure yet. So just take a fluffy blending brush. I'm taking my MAC 224, swirl that into Wedge, and then go ahead and put that in your crease. Now I had someone ask me if Wedge showed up well, and as you can see, it's showing up pretty well. Sometimes I like to apply it a little bit more lightly if it's not like a main color in the look, if I just want a little bit of definition, but this is a main color for this look, so I am putting on more than I normally would. Then just wipe off your brush really well, and then just take it right around the edges to soften them out a little bit. Just using whatever's left on your brush, like that. This is a really simple look. You can switch up the lid color and have something a little bit more wearable. Floof is a really kind of light, kind of like a shimmery ivory type of color, but since I am pretty tan, it does show up a lot more intense on my skin tone versus someone who is a lot more fair. Another option for lid color could be something like All That Glitters, Naked Lunch, or even MAC's Naked Pigment. That would look really pretty with this. And again, going back with my blending brush with nothing on it, just to blend out that edge a little bit. Now, if you're someone that has kind of like a hooded lid like I do, what I do, as you can tell on this side, when my eyes open, you can still see that lid color even though my actual crease is right down here. I bring it up just a little bit more, that way you can still see it when my eyes open. So that's one way to make your eyes look a little bit bigger. And then wherever you have that, you know, that heaviness, the hoodedness, I guess you could call it, that's where you want to put your darkest color, and preferably a matte color, because anything that's dark will make, you know, that area sink in or, you know, recede. And if it has any shimmer in it, it's just going to stand out more, and that's the opposite of what you want to do. So as you can see, I'm bringing up the floof a little bit higher than my actual crease, just like that. And then I'm going to take that Night Maneuvers color. That was a limited edition color, but you can use something like MAC's Brun eyeshadow or Copper Plate, just any kind of like grayed brown type of color. And I'm taking some of that on my 226 brush, and I'm going to put that right on the outer corner of my eye, and then just with a tip, just lightly blend it into floof right on this outer corner, just so it doesn't look like a really harsh line, because it's not really a defined cut crease kind of look. And then as you're blending the color out here, you want to lighten up the pressure on your brush. Do really light circular motions to blend it out, and then you can just go back and forth like this as well. And then taking just a little bit of that Night Maneuvers on the tip of my 224, and this is just going to help blend that color out a little bit more, because it is a fluffier brush and it's meant for blending. So just like that. And I'm not bringing in that dark color all the way in. I brought it about halfway in and then just blend out the edges so it transfers nicely into, so it blends easier. So it blends nicely into Wedge, which is the crease color that we used at the beginning of this look. And that's pretty much it for shadow. On the bottom, I'm going to take my 212 liner brush with some of that Night Maneuvers eyeshadow, and I'm going to just put it on the bottom. And I'm not going in all the way to the inner corner. And then as you can see out here, I did kind of like a little double wing type of thing. So the way I did that for the bottom is I just took my brush and just pretend like your waterline is continuing out. So you see how I made that little dash right there? Then when I go ahead and do my gel liner on the top, I'm just going to go over that mark that we just made, so it kind of serves as a guide. And then if you want to brighten up the inner corners a little bit more like I did on this side, I'm taking a little bit of Floof on a 219 pencil brush, and I'm just going to gently brush it on the inner tear duct and on the inner part of our lower lash line, though we didn't put any of that dark shadow on. So that's pretty much it for the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and do my liner like I did on this side, and I will be back and show you guys how I finished up the look and what I have on my lips. Hey guys, so I finished up the look. I did my liner on top, put some lashes on. I'm wearing the Ardell Wispies, or Dummy Wispies I think. And then for cheeks, I warmed up my skin with my MAC Comfort Mineralized Skin Finish. And then for blush, I used MAC's Blunt, which is this one right here. I haven't used this in a really long time. I've had it forever. And then on my lips, I lined them first with my Cream Stick Liner in Red Enriched by MAC. And it's this color right here on top. And then the lipstick I'm wearing is MAC's Media. Looks like that. And it's this guy right here. And if you want a couple other options as far as getting like a berry lip, but you don't want anything this intense, you can try Clinique's Almost Lipstick in Black Honey. And it is this one down here. And then I'm not sure if this is still available at Urban Decay. I showed this to you guys in that haul. It's the Lip Love in the color Stung. Looks like this. And it's this one down here. So it's really sheer, but it adds a little bit of a berry tone to your lips if you want something more wearable for like everyday to fall. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later.